Hello everyone, just want to inform you that Kyle 9965 will no longer be doing Monday Night Raw reviews. He has been relieved of his duties. I, Johnny Leonidas, the Vice President of Talent Relations and Emerald General Manager of Raw, will now be doing your Raw reviews every Monday night. So Kyle, I wish you the best of luck to your future endeavors. Now, I'm going to give you guys what you want, and that's a Monday night review every night on this channel. So, let's get started.
I'm just kidding. I had to do that. Anyway, hope everyone had a happy holiday or Christmas this weekend. I will do a Final Battle review tomorrow. I did watch it Friday, but I haven't gotten around to doing it because it's Christmas Eve and Christmas. So I will do that. So look forward to that review. Even though I'm 2 or 3 days old. I mean, since the pay-per-view, I don't care. I'll do it anyway because I love Ring of Honor that much, and I thought it was a really good show. But anyway, talking about Raw tonight. The show opens up. Well, actually, the show was here, my hometown, Chicago. It's here in Chicago. CM Punk's music hits. Everyone thought it was CM Punk, but John Laurinaitis ends up coming out in a Punk shirt and talking about how he's unpredictable and all this other stuff. And then Punk music hits again, and it's the real CM Punk. And he and Punk have a few exchange of words. And John Laurinaitis sets up a match with Punk, a gauntlet match that Punk will have to face 3 people. And if one of the 3 opponents beat Punk, they would get a title match at next week's Raw. And then if Punk wins and beats all 3 guys, he will face John Laurinaitis in a match that same night. So the 3 men that were set to face Punk were Jack Swagger, Dolph Ziggler, and Mark Henry. So that was that. After that, the first match we got into was Booker T and Cody Rhodes. This match was okay. A little botchy and a little botch spots, but not enough to ruin the match, I would say, completely. But the match was just okay. It was a little, I don't know. I guess to me it's a little lacking, a little lazy. The match was to me. I don't know. For some reason, it's just a little lazy. I don't know, but I'll watch it again to see. But from what I thought, the match just seemed a little lazy to me. I don't know. But Booker T ended up getting the victory over Cody Rhodes. After that, we got into a mixed tag match with the U.S. champ Zack Ryder and Eve Perez. And my gosh, she looks just as hot as she always does. I wish I was there Raw tonight here in Chicago, just so I can cheer her on. But anyway, those guys faced Natalya and Tyson Kidd. I guess Natalya is no longer one half of the Divas of Doom, so maybe they might pair her up with Tyson Kidd and do something there. But Eve Perez and Zack Ryder end up getting the victory. The next match we had after that was a match with Big Show. Supposedly was supposed to fight David Otunga with one arm tied behind his back, literally. This match was nothing special. I think the guys from the higher up in that company really consider any match they put David Otunga in for comic relief, because every match he's been in, he just gets the hell beat out of him, and it's just really for a comic relief type of thing, and it is funny. But this is one of those matches where I really didn't find it too funny, at least. But one thing I did find funny going into this match was that when David Otunga came out, they didn't announce that he was from Chicago. David Otunga is from Chicago, Illinois, but they didn't announce that when he came out, and it's like, and he's facing David Otunga. Like, they didn't say what city he was from or anything like that, which I just bust up laughing. I don't know if that was intentional or not intentional, but it was just funny as heck that they didn't, that he's from Chicago, he's wrestling in his city, and they're not even acknowledging that he's from the city that he was born and raised in. I thought that was hilarious. But this match ends up becoming a no contest or disqualification because Mark Henry ended up interfering against Big Show, and not Dolph Ziggler, but Daniel Bryan ended up coming in and kind of botched a little bit on climbing the top ropes, but that was kind of funny. But that was kind of a little weird, awkward spot there. I didn't see the purpose of Daniel Bryan, but Daniel Bryan, I guess somehow caused distraction for Mark Henry, and Big Show was about to hit him, but Mark Henry rolled out of the ring and beat up Otunga with the choke slam. So that's that. Next thing we have John Cena to make calling out Kane. One of the other reasons why Kane, has been beating him up for the last 2 weeks. Miz comes out and talks about how he wants to beat John Cena right here, right now, because he beat him at WrestleMania, but people say the only reason he beat him was because of the help from The Rock, and he wants to beat Cena now to prove that he can beat him, any day of the week, pretty much, without any help. So this match started off, but Miz ended up getting a count out because Miz, I thought, cut a pretty good darn promo on Chicago and against the audience, talking about how the city sucks, just like how the Packers beat the Bears. This city sucks. I don't care. This was my year. I beat John Cena. I don't care how it happened. I beat John Cena at the biggest pay-per-view of them all. It doesn't matter. I'm the biggest star of all time. I really enjoyed this promo a lot from Miz, and he made some very key points, to really get some good heat from the Chicago crowd, especially when he mentioned the Packers beating the Bears. I'm from Chicago and I hate the Bears, but boy, a lot of Chicagoans are sensitive when you talk about the Bears, and it was cheap heat, but it was like some good cheap heat, to get. But surprisingly, R-Truth ends up coming out. R-Truth is back, makes his return. He didn't get a big pop or anything like that. This wasn't really surprising, but R-Truth just beats the holy hell out of the Miz for literally almost 7 or 8 minutes. He beats the Miz up or whatever and tells him how every Monday Night Raw he's going to keep beating him up and stuff like that. After that, we get to the main event match, which is CM Punk in the Gauntlet match. First opponent was Jack Swagger. Didn't last too much, but Jack Swagger was starting to wear Punk down. Punk got the victory over on Swagger. Ziggler comes in, and Ziggler's just, taking advantage, of Punk, caused by an injury that Jack Swagger had given him after Swagger lost. And Ziggler just taking, advantage of that, over those injuries and stuff. Good stuff, and Punk, trying to make a comeback. John Laurinaitis comes out and tells Vicky and Jack Swagger they have to leave ringside because they're causing a distraction. And he's causing distraction for Punk, saying, Punk, I'm not going to wrestle you tonight because you're in no condition. And while Punk is distracted by Johnny Ace, Dolph Ziggler gets the zigzag on him, gets the pin. So now Dolph Ziggler will face CM Punk for the championship next Monday night on Raw. Definitely looking forward to that match. Love Punk. I've been a long time CM Punk fan, and been a fan of Dolph Ziggler for a while as well. So, and these guys had a hell of a match on Raw a couple of weeks ago. So to see them have a match next week for the first Raw of the year, it's going to be, I think, a pretty good show. So that ends there. After that, Kane comes out to answer John Cena. And basically, he says that the reason why he's attacking John Cena is because he thinks John Cena is, pretty much like a hypocrite, and how, John Cena always talks about rising above the hate, but, he's saying, I'm going to help you, get on the path that you should get on, and that's to embrace your hatred, because embracing your hatred, you'll see the light, it'll give you truth or something like that. So basically, that's what Kane's pretty much doing. So obviously, it's made clear now, what this whole angle is for. Just like the set for Roddy Piper, it's the same thing it's going to be for Kane. They're going to use Kane to help put John Cena on that path, slowly becoming a heel. And the show just ends with, John Cena, looking at Kane, and Kane promising him, I'm going to help you, I'm going to tear you apart. The last thing you're going to remember at the end of the year is fans pandering your name saying Cena sucks, and they tears at you. And the show just ends with John Cena, looking down like there's some truth to what Kane is saying, and people just saying Cena sucks. So, all in all, for it to be the last Monday Night Raw this year, and, for it to be, here in the hometown of Chicago with Punk, it was a good show. I don't know. It was a good fun show. They really didn't set anything across other than the John Cena Kane angle, but other than that, it was a good decent show for what it was worth. I'd just say a fun show. It's just a fun show. So yeah, that's my review on Raw. Let me know what you guys thought about tonight's Raw. Did you like it, didn't like it, what you like about it. This is Kyle signing out. And also, Alberto Del Rio came out too early during the night in a wheelchair, saying how 2011 was his most incredible year that he's had, and that he's injured due to a groin injury, and so he'll be back better than ever and more aggressive next year, and he'll win the WWE Championship again. So yeah, that's a little side note there. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about tonight's Raw. Comment, subscribe, and I hope you guys have a happy New Year. Peace.